News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News 46 is also brought to you by Nevada HealthLink. Open enrollment ends February 15th. Visit www.nevadahealthlink.com today.
Tonight on News 46, a local car wash is holding a fundraiser for Special Olympics. The Farmers Market has changed locations, and McDonald's holds McTeacher's Night. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, February 25th, 2015. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. A California moving company is challenging Nevada's reputation as a business-friendly state. Steve Saxon, owner of Affordable Moving and Storage in Sacramento, filed suit in U.S. District Court in Las Vegas, calling Nevada's business license regulations unconstitutional. The lawsuit was filed last week by the Pacific Legal Foundation, a conservative group that advocates for limited government. It says Nevada bans new competition unless existing moving companies don't object. Saxon, who wants to expand to Reno, says that amounts to a monopoly because it gives competitors veto power. A spokeswoman for Nevada's Department of Business and Industry says the state has allowed 46 moving companies to start up since 2000. Car Studio is holding an event to benefit the Special Olympics.
Saturday, March 7th, the Car Studios Car Wash here is sponsoring the local Special Olympics team with a car wash. We're going to be having the raffle, or we're going to be raffling off a bicycle. You can buy tickets starting today up until the day of the car wash. It's a donation car wash. We'll be having water and juice in that for a donation, a possible bake sale, and we've got the local Special Olympics athletes coming out to help their family and their friends. I've got my crew here at Car Studios coming out, and I've got some of the local Kiwanis members that are going to be coming out and helping also. So Saturday, March 7th, from 8 a.m. to at least noon, maybe later, weather permitting. So come on out, March 7th, get your car washed for a donation and help the athletes, and buy a ticket for the bike. And our phone number is area code 509-733-1311.
Your Desert View Hospital health tip after the break.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
One of the first questions patients ask after undergoing surgery is when can they go home? They rarely think about the possibility that a complication could bring them back to the hospital.
Patients simply don't want to be readmitted to the hospital, and they'd certainly rather sleep in their own bed rather than a hospital bed.
And hospitals can face financial penalties if readmission rates are too high. Dr. Carl Billamoria from the Feinberg School of Medicine at Northwestern University and co-authors examined the reasons why patients return to the hospital after undergoing surgery. Researchers looked at 1 year's worth of data from the American College of Surgeons National Surgical Quality Improvement Program. They focused on 6 representative operations, including bariatric procedures, total hip or knee replacements, and hysterectomy.
In the time frame that we studied, roughly 30 days after the surgery, we found that about 5.7% of patients were readmitted to the hospital.
Readmission rates ranged from about 4% for a hysterectomy to about 15% for vascular bypass surgery of the legs.
The number one reason overall was wound infections. The The second most common reason was also fairly similar across all of the operations, and that really was prolonged return of bowel function or their inability to eat right after the surgery.
Dr. Billamoria says these are all expected complications of surgery, but develop after, not before patients leave the hospital.
And that will really help hospitals understand where to focus their efforts if they are to reduce readmissions. It also gives policymakers some information about how to craft readmission reduction programs going forward, particularly for surgery, because the reasons for why patients are coming back to the hospital really relates to expected complications.
Catherine Dolph, The JAMA Report.
Thanks so much, Catherine. There was also no specific time frame for when patients returned to the hospital after surgery. Readmissions, whether before or after 7 days, were still associated with wound infection or problems with bowel function and nutrition. Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
This Saturday we have an amazing auction. It is Saturday at noon. There's about 420 lots of coins in here, and they're all rare collectible coins. We only have like 5 lots of the really common bullion silver. This is all, there's 50 lots of graded silver dollars. There's over 100 Morgan and Peace dollars. There is gold, fractional gold, $10 gold, $5 gold, $20 gold. There's a lot of history here too, because we have early banknotes, early railroad notes. So this is before we even had the Federal Reserve and banks could make their own money. So a lot of early notes like that. There's at least a dozen pieces of Confederate money. Of course, it's not valid anymore, but a long time ago, we had our money and the Confederate States money. So a lot of really, really interesting historical items in this coin auction.
You have a $1,000 bill.
Yes. So let's talk about the currency. I've got star notes, which means what happens there is when the bill is torn apart and replaced, they remove one of the letters and they put a star in the absence of that letter. So those are kind of rare. So we have star notes, 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 100s, and yes, even a $1,000 bill. It is graded. It is an amazing bill. If you've never seen one in your life, and even if you're not into coins, come on down this weekend and we'll show you what a $1,000 bill looks like.
How can people preview?
Preview is all day Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And again, there are so many coins in here. I recommend coming down for preview because you're going to want to see these things. And there might be lines a couple times because it takes a while to really inspect these coins because some of them are so rare and just very, very, very nice to your collection.
They can also preview Saturday morning?
That is correct. Saturday morning preview. We open at 9 o'clock. The auction starts right at noon. And of course, this is a catalog sale online, so you can bid from anywhere in the world. More information is at www.auctionnv.com.
And you can also just drive on down here to Margaret Street, right?
That's the best. Come on down and take a look, because like I said, there's so much history. You'll never see this many different types of coins probably ever in your life again. Like I said, large cents, 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents, even the rare 20-cent pieces. I mean, there's everything in here. It's 800 Margaret Street, 1 street past the hospital. Our phone number is 751-4867.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
The farmers market has changed locations. They're now in the parking lot of Draft Picks on Saturday mornings.
We're relocating the farmers market that we've been operating at the Home Depot for the last year. We relocated it to the Draft Picks parking lot.
Will that be a continual place that you'll be at, or?
Yes, we anticipate being there every Saturday. We have locally grown produce. We have locally manufactured cottage baked goods. And we have a lot of local crafters. And between the combination of venues, we keep open, weather permitting, every Saturday.
And what are the hours again for the public?
During the winter, and right now we operate from 9 o'clock in the morning until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. When it gets a little warmer, as most Perumpians will know, we got to get off the asphalt before too late. So we'll operate from 8 to 11.
McDonald's held a fundraiser called McTeacher's Night. A portion of the benefits go to Mann's Elementary School.
We got quite a few people here supporting Mann's Elementary School. We're doing a fundraiser here at McDonald's. We're hoping to raise between $500 and $600 for kids' field trips. We've got a lot of parents donating. They say, our kids don't eat at McDonald's, but you know what? We still want them to stop in and donate, and that's been great. We got people selling raffle tickets in the drive-thru. We got people selling raffle tickets here, and so a lot of winners going out tonight.
McTeacher's Night. Hi.
After this break, we'll have your entertainment this week and Angie's List. Birdman soared late at the 87th Annual Academy Awards, winning the big prize, Best Picture. The film, about a one-time superhero actor played by Michael Keaton, won 2 other honors for directing and cinematography. The second straight Oscar for cinematographer Emmanuel Lubezki, who won last year for Gravity, and original screenplay for director and co-writer Alejandro González Iñárritu. The film that took 12 years to make bore for the movie Whiplash. Eddie Redmayne won for Best Actor for his performance as the ALS-afflicted scientist Stephen Hawking in The Theory of Everything. Julianne Moore won Best Actress for her performance as a professor suffering from early onset Alzheimer's in Still Alice. Family, fans, and friends are mourning the death of Ben Wolf, an actor from the most recent season of American Horror Story, who died on Monday in Los Angeles. Wolf played the character of Meep, a dwarf who only spoke one word on American Horror Story Freak Show. The Los Angeles Police Department confirmed that he had been hit by a car's side mirror in an accident on Thursday night in Hollywood. The actor, who was diagnosed with pituitary dwarfism, was sent to the hospital that night and reportedly stabilized over the weekend before passing Monday afternoon. Beyoncé's army of fans call themselves Beehive, and at any perceived insult to the Queen Bee, they swarm. Photos posted on the fan site, The Beyoncé World, led fans Wednesday to sting the website for representing her in a less than flawless light. The pics appear to show unretouched close-ups of the singer's face, complete with the blemishes of a mortal human. Web sleuths have put 2 and 2 together to speculate that the images were taken for a 2013 makeup ad campaign. Beyoncé is a supermodel for L'Oreal. Almost 3 weeks after she was found unresponsive in a bathtub, Bobby Christina Brown is still fighting for her life. Doctors have removed her breathing tube. Brown, daughter of late singing star Whitney Houston, will now be ventilated through a hole in her throat. This is an indication that the patient will need this for weeks and months to come. They said the move lowers the risk of infection and is standard procedure. Brown, who is 21 years old, remains in a medically induced coma at Emory University Hospital in Atlanta. Doctors are attempting to slowly lift her coma. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your entertainment this week.
New federal rules taking effect in April will make water heaters more efficient, but the regulations could mean increased product and installation costs for homeowners. In today's Angies List report, what you need to know if your water heater is on its last leg. The federal government is making changes to water heater regulations. Starting in April, all newly manufactured water heaters will have to be more efficient.
Your water heater is the second largest consumer of energy in your home, right behind your heating and cooling system. So any improvement in your water heater's efficiency is going to pay dividends in your monthly utility bills.
While these new standards call for higher energy factor ratings on virtually all residential gas, electric, oil, and tankless water heaters, the most dramatic changes will be in larger capacity models, over 55 gallons, typically found in bigger homes.
You will have to buy a heat pump water heater, and those water heaters on top of them will have a compressor and an evaporator coil, a whole refrigeration system similar to what your refrigerator has in order to heat the water cheaper. But when this happens, it's going to double or triple the price of a new water heater, a new electric or gas, if it's over 55 gallons.
If your current water heater is in a small utility closet or crawl space, you may need to find a new home for an updated model that requires more insulation and equipment.
It's going to be bigger, it's going to be taller, it's going to take up more room. A lot of water heaters are installed in a very tight quarters, so all these things could be a major impact when you're replacing a water heater after April of 2015.
So if you go and buy a new water heater today, you might save a little bit more on the upfront costs, and you're again going to get some energy efficiency out of it. But come April, there are going to be new models out. They're probably going to be a little more costly, but again, more energy efficient.
Angies List says if your water heater is more than 10 years old and it's in a location where a leak would cause damage, you should strongly consider replacing it.
A lot of people like to wait until a water heater fails. They use the theory of why fix it if it's not broke. The problem with that is it never breaks at a convenient time.
Don't know how old your water heater is? Look for the model and serial numbers on your unit. That information has the age and gallon capacity coded into it, which a professional can decode. While increased energy efficiency will decrease operating costs of new water heaters, you may have to pay more for maintenance because of more complex designs and additional electronics. I'm Noah Began for News 46.
Thanks so much, Noah. Here's today's All the Same Wild and Tame Save a Pet.
This Save a Pet is brought to you by All the Same Wild and Tame.
Hi, I'm Robin McElwain with All the Same Wild and Tame Animal Sanctuary. I'm here to introduce you to Noah. Noah's about a year old. He's a lion head bunny. He's so sweet, loves to be handled. He'll sit pretty on your lap. Why wait for Easter when you can have a real bunny at home? Come on down to 6091 Gills Way if you're interested in meeting him, or give us a call, 1-866-88-FLEAS. Thank you.
This Save a Pet is brought to you by All the Same Wild and Tame.
We'll have your weather after the break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Wednesday, February, coming from the north-northwest today at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 12 miles per hour. The UV index today was 4, which is moderate. Humidity was at 19% today. Sunrise was at 6:21 this morning, and the record high back in 1986 was 85 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies with a low of 39 degrees. Your average temperature at this time of year is 46 degrees, so it'll definitely be a little chillier outside than is usual around this time of year. Winds will be coming from the north-northeast this evening at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 8 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 36%. Sunset is at 5:35 this evening, and the record low back in 1960 was 26 degrees. Well, tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 15 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 23%. Sunrise will be at 6:21 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 5, which is moderate. For our 7-day forecast, we'll have a little bit of everything. Again, we'll have sunny skies tomorrow. We might be seeing some clouds rolling in around Friday. Friday evening, we might be seeing some rain coming in, which will continue into Saturday morning. Around Saturday afternoon, that should be clearing up. We should have partly cloudy skies until Tuesday, when we might be seeing some more rain. Your high temperatures will be starting off in the high 60s. That'll be dropping into the low 50s around this Saturday with that rain coming in, and that'll be working its way back up into the high 50s early next week. Your low temperatures will be starting off in the high 30s. That'll be dropping down into the low 30s this Sunday, and it should be pretty constant in those low 30s through the rest of this 7-day forecast.
Thanks so much, Noah. As you know, humanitarian and philanthropist Butch Andre Harper passed away this weekend, and we are holding a memorial service for him at the Prump Nugget at 11 a.m. on Saturday. The public is invited to attend, and if you would like to get involved in the Act of Kindness Awards, which Butch was the founder of, you can give us a call here at the station at 727-9400, extension 201. We are looking for donations for those awards to continue, and we have started a new Facebook page called Andre Butch Harper's Volunteer Corps. So if you would like to volunteer or if you need help, you can go on that Facebook page. That is, once again, Andre Butch Harper's Volunteer Corps. Give us a call at the station for further information, 727-9400, extension 201. And once again, that memorial service this Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Prump Nugget. If you would like to hook up to KPVM-TV, you can do that. If you're listening on the radio, on KA's Country Radio at 95.9, all you need to do is give us a call at the station, 727-9400. You can call me at extension 201, or you can just ask anybody who answers the phone about how to do that, which is simple. You just rescan your TV. If you have a flat screen, it should pick it up. If you need a digital antenna for a further boost, you can do that by going to, like, Walmart. They have those digital antennas. For more information, or if you aren't able to figure it out, we always refer everybody to Rod's TV. And Rod's TV is 727-9395. That's 727-9395. And he'll come on over and get you hooked up and make sure that you're seeing all of our 4 digital channels so that you can see all these videos. If you would like to see them online, you can do that on our YouTube channel, which is KPVM-41 on YouTube. And we do upload stories to our Facebook page, which is Local Pahrump, and you can go online on Facebook and watch the videos there. But we upload the individual stories every night on our YouTube channel, and of course the full broadcast. And that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. From everyone up here at KPVM-TV, including Darby, Noah, Herb, and myself, have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.